Welcome into episode 101 of the Cheesehead and the Bear podcast. You have Cheesehead number one, Connor Kelly.
Cheesehead number two, signing in, Mason Baird.
You got the Bear, Brennan Ellis.
We got the Viking, Alex Rudinger.
All
Boo.
four back on Riverside after episode 100. If you didn't listen, go listen to 100. A lot of games, a lot of fun talk on episode 100. Just a lot of random rants, but that's how it be.
Games!
Exactly. Episode 100 was a fun one. Now we're on to season 2, if you want to call it. The next 100 episodes, we got season 2. Year 2, Actually, this is what, year
This is year 3, technically.
3? Yeah. Damn it.
Now you fucked
That's
it
all
up.
right.
But now we got to restart.
Got to start it over again, whatever. Not much changes, though. Show script to start it off. Like always, sports starters. We got a lot of coaches getting fired or released, if you want to call it that. We're going to be talking maybe a couple of them more in depth than the others about where we might want to see them and the reactions. Obviously, the last week of the NFL regular season just wrapped up, so we're going to be giving our recap on our team's games. We're going to be ranking 1 through 14 the playoff quarterbacks that are still alive right now. It's a tough list, I'm not going to lie. Alex is feeling pretty confident that he's just got a
The
perfect
best
list.
list.
So
Best list.
he might be arguing
Come on
about
now.
that. We'll see. Obviously,
nowhere.
we've got to give our
Ball nowhere.
preview. Got to give the preview of each playoff matchup, and then to end it here, we're going to be giving our 3 to 5, however many you guys brought, favorite moments from this NFL season. Could be like a game, a moment in a game. Could be fantasy related. Something that you said. So just any favorite moment. We'll be going over that. So sports starters here. Let's kick it off. There's been a lot of talk over this coach, and I think he was the longest tenured by a landslide. John
I think
Harbaugh.
it was behind Mike Tomlin, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I was just looking at this list of fired
Oh,
coaches,
yeah,
but
yeah,
for sure,
yeah.
definitely Mike
Yeah, shut
Tomlin's
up,
got
Connor.
the
All right.
Yeah,
tenure
shut-
there.
All right. I see you guys. I'm out of here. Thanks for listening to
Thank
episode 101.
God.
We're done now. We're done. But John Harbaugh, I think it was 18 seasons, which probably is the second longest behind Tomlin. But he's gone, man. Baltimore's looking for their new head coach, the new guy that's going to take Lamar Jackson in year 9, hopefully to a Super Bowl. They've been waiting for since Joe Flacco did it. So, Cheesehead number 1. Obviously, you know a lot about head coaches and their tenure here.
He's the head coach. So.
This head coach mastermind over here. What are your
Yeah,
first
for
kind of
sure.
initial thoughts?
The only thing I'll really say is I remember talking at the beginning of the season of if the Ravens don't perform, are they going to keep Harbaugh as the coach? And I was like, yeah, why wouldn't they? I mean, he's done so well for them. Obviously, they haven't had the Super Bowl success, but they've been making it to the playoffs, especially with Lamar playing the way he's been playing the last few years. Unfortunately, he was hurt this year, didn't get to play a whole lot, and that team just hit a really tough time early and midway through the season. So they were trying to bring it back, and they almost snuck into the playoffs, but we all know how that went. So I was actually pretty surprised to see that they fired him. But when you're not having success, sometimes you need something to change, and sometimes that's just the coach. They're looking for a Super Bowl, and unfortunately, they couldn't get it done the last few years. So I think they're just kind of moving into a different era of the Ravens, and that's just kind of where it starts.
Yeah. Lamar's just going to have to get in the lab with the GM and figure out who the next coach is. Tyler Loop basically got this guy fired, which I find very
Yep.
funny,
Yep.
low key. But no, I agree with Connor. He's been there forever. He's got a Super Bowl way back when with Joe Flacco, and then just with Lamar, just couldn't get it done. So I don't always think it's the best move to get rid of a coach when you've been to the playoffs so many times. Obviously, they missed it this year, but you got to call it a spade. Lamar was been out half the year and he wasn't playing the greatest. But we'll just see if they bounce back. Maybe Tomlin and Harbaugh will just switch teams when Harbaugh gets fired after losing week 1. But we'll see. I'm excited to see this new head coaching cycle because I'm not in it this year, so I'm pretty excited to sit back and see it. But yeah, we'll see how the Ravens bounce back with a new coach.
I personally do like it. I think I'm kind of on the opposite side of thinking from what Brendan said, where take for example a team like either the Ravens or the Steelers or something like that. You can get complacent with mediocrity, and just barely scraping by, maybe making it to the first round of the playoffs, maybe having a winning season, maybe getting second place in your division. But at the end of the day, that's not what this league is about. Every season, you want to go out there and you want to compete and you want a chance to win that Lombardi Trophy. And I don't know, just with all, I don't know how much of it is confirmed or not, but with all the rumors that have been coming out lately about the Ravens and how either Lamar and Harbaugh don't talk at all, haven't communicated in months, or just all the extra stuff behind the scenes. This really wasn't a super shocking move to me. I do think it's kind of been coming for a little bit, just because of their lack of actual playoff success, and actually getting to a Super Bowl or winning a Super Bowl with the teams that they have, which I mean, last year we were talking about how good they were and how great Derrick Henry was and the type of season Lamar Jackson was having. He was right up there with MVP for Josh Allen. People are saying Lamar got robbed because of voter fatigue and stuff like that. Like, you've had amazing defenses over the years, top three defenses in the league at points, and first round exits? Like, that is not, I'm sorry, that is not good enough. And just because you're doing an okay job doesn't mean they can't go and find somebody who could possibly do a better job. Now, there's always the chance that they could do a worse job. I totally understand that. And that's just the risk you take when you try to be great. And so I like the move.
Yeah, I like it too. And you especially like it if you look at teams like the Patriots, the Bears, the Jaguars this year. Those three come to mind. Liam Cohen, Ben Johnson, Mike Vrabel. Look at these teams now. One head coach, 1 year. Obviously, it has to do with the draft and players too. But hey, the Ravens probably look at those three teams and they're like, all right. And they were in way better positions too. The Patriots, Jags, and Bears were all rock bottom damn near last year. So if you're the Ravens, you're seeing that and you're like, okay. I'm not, I'm not
catching strays.
I love it.
Packer Bear week, I get it. It's already started. It's fine.
It's in the past. We're thinking about right now.
I will say, the one thing I think is going to start happening is these coaches are going to get, their leash is just going to get cut in half. I don't think it's going to be any more of these Tomlin 2 decades worth of coaching just because you keep making the playoffs. I think this is the start of, if you don't start producing in the playoffs instead of winning 1 game or 2 with a top tier team, I think the leash is just going to be cut in half.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't hate that.
Dude, the fucking Packers, they think that
7th seed merchants.
They think that coach is out of there.
It's not great.
It's crazy.
He's not on a hot seat, but it's definitely heating up a little bit. We'll say.
Dude, he has no contract next year. This game,
get him out of there.
Please, God.
I'm sick of looking at that guy screaming on the sideline.
Yeah,
dude, his hair is so nice.
His hair is nice. He's got that shit on point every game day.
Bottle of hairspray
gel. Yeah, literally, that shit is rock hard.
That shit does not move.
Like ballerina hair where it's hard as shit to get off.
Yes, that's literally his.
Just breaking your mic, that's cool.
No, never.
Yeah. Well, good luck, Ravens, and good luck to this next team, the Atlanta Falcons, because good God, they're always kind of in that talk about, hey, this might be the year where they're going to win the division. Kyle Pitts is going to, have a good year, which he did. But for some reason, man, the Falcons, I would say good year.
Breakout?
A little bit of leap. Breakout is what I called it, but a little bit of a stretch. It's all right. But yeah, Raheem Morris is out as Falcons coach. They're going to be on the hunt for a new head coach there. I don't really have much to say about the Falcons or about Raheem Morris. So if anyone really wants to say something, it's just kind of a bland move.
Offense. Get an offensive-minded coach.
Literally wasted ass potential on that offense.
With an offensive mind in there.
It's disgusting.
Please.
Yeah, between London, Bijan, now Penix. I think Penix is going to be decent. He didn't really look fantastic, but I think he can absolutely be a competent quarterback. So,
is he the worst quarterback in that draft right now, Alex?
You know what? I'm just saying. Nine's
funny.
been cooking.
When does Bijan's and Drake London's did Drake London just get a contract, or is he still on his rookie deal? I can't remember.
I think he's up like this offseason. Kyle
Ooh.
puts his the season after that, and then it's Bijan.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Bijan's got a while still.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna look that up though.
They're coming up. I mean,
I think
the
it's
next
great.
couple of years.
Say whoever
Drake
their
Pitts,
next head
Bijan.
coach is going to have to figure out some contract stuff, and that could get dicey.
I would say, hey, Darnell Mooney, hit the curb.
Get out of here.
Adios.
You know, Zacchaeus on the Bears, he could be your wide receiver too next year. He's really good.
Goes back to Atlanta.
That's
Think
what
where
they
he
be saying.
started.
That's what hey, get him over there.
Yes, this is this
What's he
technically
looking for?
2025?
This is 25. So
This,
next
like,
year will be
playoff-
26.
They have his 5th-year option next year. So then after that, he
Yep.
will next. So more than likely, I'm sure they're hoping to get a deal done this offseason.
How much do you think that is for Drake London?
Probably
33?
I was
I'd
gonna
say
say
35.
I was gonna say
30
30 to
Oh,
35.
No.
30?
I'd
30?
say I'm cool. I think 30, 30.
Did he crack 1,000?
No, he was
missed a
hurt
lot
for
of
a while.
games. Yeah, I was gonna say he missed
Yeah,
a lot of time.
he was out for a
They
while.
could just use that, bro.
Yeah.
You didn't crack
Absolutely, they
1,000?
could. Yeah.
There's
Now that I'm
20.
thinking about it, you're right.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gone 800, 900, 1,200, 900 this year with 7 touchdowns.
God, and he was hurt for at least 4 games too, which
he
is
only played
nuts.
12 games, bro. He would have
Yeah.
Oh
won.
my god,
He
would've
could have
been-
won Triple Crown.
He could have.
Yeah.
Drake London, you
Dude.
stupid bitch. God
Man.
damn it. What could have been?
Yeah.
Could have
So,
been.
but yeah, Raheem Morris is gone. Is there anything else besides look for offensive-minded coach?
Yeah, no, that's
That's
about
about
it for
it.
me.
You're the Falcons,
Get
and I
somebody in
agree.
there to take control of that shitty division.
Yeah, I mean it's such an easy division too. You gotta be
Literally.
you got a chance. Everyone went fucking 8 and 9.
And like,
It's nuts.
who's gonna actually be good in that division for the next couple of years? It's not gonna
Panthers.
be New Orleans. It might be Carolina.
Shout out Ted.
What we know.
Keep
yeah.
pounding.
I'm not going to say anything about New Orleans either after seeing Tyler Shuck just dominate his
The
rookie
rest of
season.
that team is fucking garbage, and they're in
It's bad,
cap
dude.
hell.
Yeah, they
So
need
like,
they-
they're going,
they have
they're
some
going to do
huge
nothing.
Dracula shit down there with
Nah,
all
dude,
their
they
Oh,
need
like,
the
cap
biggest
space.
reset of all time. Like they
Swear to
drafted a
God.
quarterback who's like, whatever. They need help everywhere else, and they don't have the money, or I don't think they have the assets for it.
Their
Bro,
best
they
wide
have-
receiver gets like 6 concussions a year.
They have 2 38-year-olds on the defense that are like key starters for them.
Literally, Demario
That is
Davis
true.
and that other Cam Jordan. I hate that guy.
beast. Beast.
Oh yeah,
Piece
Ken
of shit.
Jordan.
That's tough.
I fucking
Yeah.
hate that guy. Anyways,
This team actually had a worse record, but they might look better on paper. The Browns, Cleveland Browns with Myles Garrett on that defense, they just fired Kevin Stefanski.
good.
And Stefanski said he is ready to look somewhere else right away. He is on the move. He wants to
get out of
coach
that fucking
somewhere else.
shithole too. Fuck
No
that.
shit.
Yeah,
Man.
is this a win for Stefanski or a win for the Browns, Brennan?
Win for the Brown. That's
Oh
awkward.
yeah, it's all right, Alex. Same name.
He's adamant.
Close.
Dude, it's AB. I get it. No, I think it's a win for Stefanski, dude. I don't like anything on this team. Myles Garrett, obviously, he's really good. If maybe he gets straight in the offseason because that team fucking sucks. But yeah, we'll see who the starting quarterback is next year. QB1. Fifth round tax. We'll see. But you never know. I think it's good for Stefanski because it can't. I mean, you would assume it can't be any worse. So if he goes to any of these other teams, maybe except the Raiders, but they have the first overall pick, so automatically better. I think it's a big dub. Shout out Big Dub for
Shout out.
Wow, copyright. Now I can't post this to YouTube and get millions of dollars. You know what I mean? But I think it's a win for Stefanski for sure.
All right.
2 piano
Connor,
keys.
you go.
You're
Brennan
right.
I
Copyright
agree with what
strike.
Brennan said. That's all I got, really.
Oh,
yes.
I would want to get out of that situation as well. You have one of the greatest defensive players you've ever seen on that team, and that's it. So if I have to move on and actually be on maybe a somewhat winning team next year and get rid of, having one of the greatest players on my team, I think I would do that also.
Alex, you're saying win for the Browns. Stefanski is not the guy.
Who's coming in to be better?
Nobody.
I don't know. If we're being realistic, it's a win for Stefanski.
Yeah.
But I do think this is more of like a mutual thing where they'll both be better off in the long term. I mean, if you could just get some semblance of offense, you're good, man. That defense is fucking amazing. And I understand you're not going to get a record-breaking sack or a sack record-breaking Myles Garrett every year. I totally understand that. But at the end of the day, that Browns defense is still one of the best in the league. It will be probably top 5 for the next at least year, 2 years, maybe 3. So if you can get in a guy who's, like you were saying about the Falcons, offensive-minded. Did they also fire their GM? That is I don't know.
He stayed because he had a legacy draft this last offseason.
Right. Okay. So we'll see how that turns out. They need to make better moves on offense. They need to have some sort of an offense. Jerry Jeudy cannot be your wide receiver 1. That guy
what happened?
sucks.
What
is
happened,
The
awful.
fall off was there. I
What
was
are you
on
saying,
him
guys?
last year.
Why are you saying guys?
I don't know, dude.
I was on him
the
last
blind
year.
ranking that we have of Jerry Jeudy, it was a lot of hype this time.
That was last year. That was last year.
That's what I'm saying. What happened?
The fall off. It happened.
Like I said,
I don't know what to say.
Never good. Never good.
That guy sucks.
He's a Jag.
He literally leads the league in drop rate. He is just god awful. And then he's screaming at his rookie quarterback on the sideline, "Get the fuck out of here." Literally cut him, trade him, get him off the fucking team.
They got the 6th overall pick this upcoming draft. What position they go?
Wide receiver, no.
I mean, honestly,
I wouldn't doubt
offensive line
Probably
Offensive line,
Yeah,
it's
probably-
what I would
probably
think
O-line.
for
Wide
two
receiver?
younger quarterbacks is going to be between Gabriel and Shadur next year. So I'll just give him more time in the pocket.
It's
their
gotta
O-line's
be
pretty
shit.
nice.
There's no competition.
I mean,
bud.
yes, I think it's probably going to be Shadur, but there's going to be a competition for
Shadur.
sure.
Dude, Dylan Gabriel offseason of all time. Dude.
No.
He's so cool.
Isn't
Yeah,
he
he's gotta go
also
train with Tom
38
Brady.
already too? Isn't he super old for a rookie? Dylan Gabriel? Isn't Dylan Gabriel super old already too?
Probably like
I feel like
24,
he's pretty
25,
old.
I think.
He's
something like that.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
and Shadur's
that's really
23.
young. Yeah, it's pretty young too.
So, no, like I said, I think this is a good mutual thing. I think the Browns are going to be fine. Obviously, they're bad, so it's not like they could really get much worse. They could win 0 games moving forward, but I don't know.
We said that about the Saints, and they won.
Dude,
6,
they have
so
the
I'm not
easiest
saying
schedule
nobody's
this
gonna
year,
win.
bro. Let's come on.
Right.
They got the easiest
yeah,
schedule.
they're going to be the Pats. They're going to make the playoffs, and Shadur's going to look like an MVP candidate, and everybody's going to hype
when
him
the
up.
Ravens
I will give you
win like one game.
$100 if Shadur Sanders is in the MVP candidate race next year.
If I see even one graphic with Shadur Sanders with the MVP in a question mark, I'm sending it to you, and I'm Venmo requesting immediately.
Nah, because that's just got to be a verified account too. I don't want no
yeah,
Browns fan. And so, 17 picks, Shadur.
Sleeper Browns with the check mark. I love it.
That's awesome.
I'm not a Browns fan.
Yeah, I'm going to start my own account and pay for the check mark and just post that myself.
Nice.
I need my money.
Dude, who's this
Give
page
me my
Alex
money.
just sent me? 0 followers.
Created yesterday. What the?
I
God.
must know ball.
Money,
But-
money, money.
Yeah.
This guy got a lot of money too, man. Pete Carroll did not do a damn thing
What a waste of a
in
fucking
Vegas. Between Geno Smith and Pete Carroll, they just got the absolute worst of the
Yeah,
worst.
dude, that Raiders team, holy fuck.
Wow.
Year. Don't worry, Fernando.
Kobe Myers
Mendoza's coming
gone,
in to
dude.
save
Ashton
the day.
Genty. I mean,
Yeah,
just
they full on wasted an entire year in the NFL as a franchise. They could have
Yeah.
sat at home and probably done better if they just didn't play any games.
yeah.
Who was the fucking coach
That
before?
Matt doesn't check out.
Okay, I
Wasn't
mean
it,
not
the
not
interim
winning
head
wise,
coach,
but
Antoine Pierce?
franchise wise.
They should have just kept his ass for one more year, dude. Bringing in a
should,
fucking
yeah.
ancient artifact for no reason, it just made no
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. I mean, I get it because the Smith, Carroll relationship was there, and that's just what makes the signing that much worse is because, they were like, oh, dude, the chemistry,
It was an
Geno Smith
optics
is going to
thing.
continue to be good. It was, oof, what a
Yeah.
swing of
Media
fucking
train.
miss.
Literally, it was exactly media and for views, clicks, and maybe to install some sort of a culture.
I
But
was gonna
at
say,
the
I
end of the
think
day,
it was.
what culture is a fucking 80-year-old man gonna impose on a average of 27-year-old locker room? Not
I was
much.
gonna say, I think it has to do with getting Ash and Genty and how hyped up he was. Like, dude, Ash and Genty going to the Raiders. Boom! Now you have Pete Carroll, big name. Oh, we're getting Geno Smith. Who
We had the number
knows?
one tight end in the league last year.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then it
and
just
we fucking
just
wasted
didn't
him
work.
all goddamn year.
God. Hey, number one pick though. So
And
whoever the
is
next head coach
Max
is.
Crosby a Raider by week 1?
Ooh,
I feel like he might just stay
I
there. He's
I
been
think
there his
yeah.
whole career, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he
Yeah.
finishes a Raider. To be honest, I don't think he goes anywhere.
There hasn't been like a lot of trade rumors really ever about Crosby. I feel
No,
like.
that's
I
not
think there
true.
was last
That's
year.
not
Yeah,
Last year?
last year.
I think there
Yeah.
was last year
Yeah.
of him either getting traded or re-signing
Well,
somewhere
no,
else.
yeah, he got that big ass extension. It was kind of like a Miles Garrett situation. I just want to win. I just want to win, and we're not going to do that here. Here's a blank check. All right,
Yeah.
I'm
I
staying.
want to
Fine.
stay here. That was
Yeah.
always
My
the
arm.
plan.
Yeah.
Fucking
And
cap.
both of them have done exactly that. So I don't know. If you're Pete Carroll, it's whatever. You're obviously you gotta retire. You gotta be
He's
done
done.
coaching now. I think that's
Go
gotta
to
be it for
college
him.
with your boy
Yes,
Bill Belichick.
100%.
Yeah. Hang out
Yeah.
with those
This-
guys.
This is I think the scariest for me place in terms of taking Brian Flores. I think the Brian Flores and Raider connection is there already. I know for a fact Tom Brady loves Brian Flores. All those times, facing each other in that AFC East conference, with him being in Miami and him being on the Patriots. But also when Tom Brady was commenting that it was some game recently, but it was after the Christmas game between the Vikings and the Lions. He brought up Brian Flores specifically by name multiple times and talked about how dominant that defense was against Jared Goff. Like I don't remember if it was the next week for the Vikings game or if it was just a random game, but it's a little scary with Tom Brady being a minority owner in the Raiders. That connection is there. Plus, it's fucking Tom Brady at the end of the day, and also it's Las Vegas. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's a
think
nice
it'll
look.
be like I told one of you. It's either going to be Halfley or Flores that goes this offseason, I think.
Halfley.
So we'll see.
No,
We'll see.
I
I
don't
don't know,
want
man.
that.
Halfley's
I don't
appeal
want
is
that.
nowhere near Brian Flores' appeal.
Yes,
man.
but Brian Flores, I have to remind everybody, hopefully, because NFL execs are listening, because they listen to the Cheesehead and the Bear podcast, obviously.
Come on.
Brian Flores has open cases against the NFL and against NFL teams. So I'm just saying, I highly doubt that they're going to allow him to be a head coach just yet. I think once those cases are gone, sure, you can
All right.
have him. But until then, I'm going to keep bringing it up because I don't want him to leave.
That's fair. Of course you don't want him to leave, man. He has
Dude, he had a
some
fucking
just like
top 3 defense this
Yeah.
year.
he has some legacy games,
I
man.
think if it's not this year, bro, you got one more year to get
He's
get the
going
ball.
somewhere.
That's
Eventually,
cool.
he's
Give
going
me
somewhere.
one more.
Give me-
And
give
after
me
we
one
trade
more.
for Joe Burrow, the offense will be fine. The defense will be elite as usual. And
Dude.
we'll win a fucking Super Bowl.
I'm telling you that 2 Rams first round picks, bro, are looking nice for Mr. Burrow this offseason. That would be pretty sweet for the Rams, but we don't got to talk about that right now.
We don't got to talk about that right now. We'll just quickly. I honestly don't even have anything to say about Jonathan Gannon getting fired by the Cardinals, but I do have a question.
His players, dude. That's why he got fired. Punching his.
You
Yeah,
were the one
just-
who said it wasn't
I
even that
mean-
big of a deal when we talked about it the next
Oh, I know.
week. So
I did
fuck
know-
out
I-
of here.
Dude, I was sarcastic as hell. Yeah, punch your players. Honestly, on the sidelines, I want to see it.
Yeah, but I had a quick question about just all these coaches for you guys, and I think obviously my answer would be the Ravens, but out of these 4 destinations outside of the Ravens, Falcons, Browns, Raiders, Cardinals, which one of those situations, if you're a head coach, looks the most promising, like the best opportunity?
I think it's the Falcons. Like, you have such a young offense. You have a bunch of guys who are really starting to break out. I mean, Bijan and Drake London kind of have been breaking out, but like those two are like your best offensive weapons. You have a rookie quarterback or a going to be a second year quarterback who is developing. You have Kyle Pitts, who's still pretty young, as well as you got a lot of defensive guys who are young and just a strong defense. Obviously, they didn't play very good, but just going into that situation, I feel like that's a really good situation to go into and be like, hey, I already have the pieces of this team. We just gotta, change the mindset and kind of get this thing going. And I think you have a playoff team.
Yeah, I kind of lagged out there, so I didn't really hear the options. But if I don't know if you said Giants, that's my answer. Because I
Giants
think
were not
that
mentioned.
No, I said I'd like the 4 teams besides the Ravens because I think the
No.
Ravens would be the best situation for sure. I was asking the Falcons, Browns, Raiders, Cardinals, the 4 teams that just fired their head coach, and we just talked about which one of those is like the best situation if you're a new head coach looking for a job. And Connor said it like
I
I
I
think
got
it's
the
Falcons.
I heard what he said. Uh, man, probably Cardinals, dude. I don't know. They got Trey McBride, Marvin Harrison, 800 running backs in there.
Buda
They're also-
Baker.
Buda Baker.
yes, dude.
It's just, then he can come in and pick his quarterback. I think that would be kind of the best option for a new coach to come in. I as much as I'm a Penix guy, I don't think he's very good. So I don't know, the idea of picking your quarterback coming in first year, I think it would be probably the Cardinals of those options for sure.
Yeah, Alex.
I'm gonna say the Browns, man. And listen, I get it. Okay, hold on.
I'm
All right?
so confused, man. He was saying Stefanski's the winner,
What's
and then
going on?
I was
Big Browns guy
What?
now.
I didn't. I just said. I think. First of all, I did not say that. I said I think it was mutual. Second of all,
okay, fair.
I think it is way, way, way harder, right? The modern league right now is an offensive focused league. I think it is way harder to build and maintain an elite defense when you have teams like the Raiders, who are mediocre at best on defense, or the Cardinals, who are atrocious on defense. Let's not mince words here. They're god awful on defense. And then what was the other option besides the Browns? I'm sorry, the Falcons. They're solid. All right,
They
decent.
got pieces.
Right. Yeah, 100%. But I think it is much easier to, whether through the draft or through free agency or whatever, if you can just focus on the offensive side of the ball, as most of the coaches in the NFL nowadays are offensive-minded head coaches, since that's the way that the league is turning towards, I think it's a lot easier to build a functional offense, especially when you have a few pieces like the Browns do, where they have, either a Shador or a Dylan Gabriel, or maybe even possibly bring in a free agent quarterback, or forgetting his name right now, Quinshon Judkins, the running back, or Isaiah Bond, the receiver, who started to come into his own
Harold
this year.
Fanning.
Fannin,
Exactly,
dude, yeah.
Fannin. Like, they have pieces on offense, but it's just such a mess that it you can't do anything with it. But you have that elite defense. I think the Browns would be the best place to go, because you just add a few pieces through free agency in the draft, and then get somebody. This coach would have to be somebody that can put together game plans and create a culture in Cleveland that they can work together, and the offense and defense can both be good at the same time, and just run it out.
Yeah, I know we don't like this guy very much, and I don't want to shine too much light on him. But
Nope.
what are the odds we think he starts week 1 next year, fully healthy?
No.
He's making $80 million a year. So
Deshaun Watson.
Oh yeah, no.
Come on.
Yeah, it's
now there we go. Now we're not getting paid for this.
Yep,
either.
yeah, that's
I
it.
gotta-
Now,
I gotta get out.
that's
God
going to
damn-
get us demonetized more than those 2 piano keys I
Yeah.
played earlier.
God damn it.
Fucking
Yeah,
God.
it'll be interesting to see. I just kind of thought of that.
Mason didn't know who we were talking about, so
I know. We were just kind of gonna go past that, but it's fine.
Tiptoe around.
Yeah, move past that one. I've said a
Quarterback.
couple of bad things about that guy, so we'll just forget that.
nice.
Yeah, you don't even need to bring it up. All right, we'll move on. Those head coaches are all fired. We're going to be keeping up with, which teams are hiring who, and we'll be talking about that later on during the playoffs or off season. So let's get into the Week 18 recap. Obviously, This was the divisional week here, so
We can
we've
do
got
this shit fast if you want, bro.
very fast,
Yeah.
exactly. I really have nothing to say about our Packers-Vikings matchup unless Connor has something to say about Clayton Tune. Obviously, Packers took that L. We scored. Thank God McManus, kicked that last-second field goal. Hell yeah, didn't get shut
Didn't
out.
get shut out. Didn't get shut out. You know what I'm talking about?
The second and third and fourth stringers, they didn't get the job done in Minnesota. We move on. We
Oh,
focus on the
shucks.
playoffs.
How
So,
unfortunate.
Connor, anything from that game?
No, I was expecting a loss. We sat half of our team. It's just we're trying to get healthy, get ready for this playoff game. And obviously the Vikings were just playing for morale's sake, and they looked all right. Wasn't anything crazy by them either, but took an L. Didn't really affect us in any way. So just kind of another game.
Yeah. Alex.
For such a meaningless game, I'm not gonna lie, I had quite the realization during the game as it was playing. The first, I don't know, not 14, maybe like 11 weeks of the season, I was very, very down in the dumps. My team sucks, blah, 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 right? JJ McCarthy's ass, 9, fuck that guy, Carson Wentz can't throw the ball, Max Brosmer fucking sucks, we're screwed, right? But then, we started playing like the Cowboys and the Commanders and, all these shitty teams, or shitty defensive teams, and he looked fucking great. JJ McCarthy started to look great. I'm now back off the JJ McCarthy train. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if it was the optics of him subbing himself out of the game because of his hand, and I get it. He's playing with a fractured hand. Yes, he was playing with a fractured hand. He couldn't even hold the ball. He was trying to grip a ball on the sidelines, and he couldn't even hold on to it. So I'm not saying he's soft or he's a bitch or anything like that. Please don't think that. I just think the optics of subbing yourself out of the game, and it was like, I don't remember when it was, but like you had I think it happened in the second quarter or in the third quarter.
I think it was second quarter.
Okay. So you had that break in between the first and the second quarter where if you knew you weren't going to be able to finish this game, talk to the training staff, have them pull you, have the head coach pull you. You being on offense on the field, looking to the sideline, telling people, sub me out. My hand's fucked. Sub me out. I'm done. It's just bad. It's a bad look. It's not great. And then I started going down this rabbit hole about how good our team is outside of the quarterback position, how we're set up versus, I was talking with my girlfriend's dad about it, and it was just, I'm now off the JJ McCarthy train. I'm not gonna lie. The experience has, I would say it's been fun, but it hasn't.
Does he play all 17 games next year?
No, he can't even. Don't even get me started.
Like let's just go into
he's injury prone. He gets injured
all the
time.
Let's take that idea out. Like he doesn't get injured. Does his play just get him benched?
Oh, I mean, I don't think he's going to be on the team next year because we're going to have Joe Burrow. So
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
Off season, guys, like, be ready for this.
All right, Brendan, what do you think?
Please be
Because this guy needs to stop talking.
But other than that, meaningless game.
Yeah.
Glad we got the dub.
And he's off the JJ McCarthy train. Interesting.
That I am.
Shout out Harrison Smith and CJ Ham.
Dude, I didn't know
huge
CJ Ham
shout
was
out to them.
retiring. That actually made me so sad.
And he got his touchdown.
And he got a
That's awesome.
touchdown, man.
did he? I
Clayton just
32
threw it to
touchdowns.
Harrison Smith. Selfish
should've.
ass.
Yeah, that is selfish.
No, I didn't watch this. Once I saw that Clayton Tune was starting, I didn't watch this game at all.
That guy's ass.
I just hate how fucking good this division is, dude. Everyone's over 500. It's actually unbelievable. So go us. We're
Crazy.
really good. I don't know who could say that we're not the best. But yeah, go Vikings and ready for the Packers next week. I don't
Yeah.
I don't know.
I do want to say shout out to Marshawn Lloyd for his minus 19-yard run.
That was
Dude,
fucking
I
sweet.
wanted
Wilson.
to.
You Wilson? Okay.
No.
That
I
was
was gonna say
Emmanuel.
Marshawn Lloyd played. Holy
No,
shit!
yeah, it
Emmanuel
was
Wilson.
Emmanuel Wilson.
My bad.
That
My
I watched that play,
19-yard
and I
run.
did not. I'm doing better on that play than he is. Legitimately,
Go forward.
Yeah,
Right
that
now.
was Wilson. Yeah.
I was about
I
to
I
say
think
some
every
wild.
person on this podcast is doing better than him on that play.
Bro,
You almost made something out of nothing, man. Running the wrong way and
No,
Yeah, almost got us 2 points. You're
yeah,
right.
you're right. He almost scored. He almost
Exactly.
scored for the other team.
Last
Literally.
question I got for the Pack fans: what's your take on just the usage of Matthew Golden, dude? I as an
I don't mind
outsider,
it.
it's got to be
It's fine.
frustrating.
It's fine. It's because you got so many other mouths to feed, and I think that's the problem. I think we've kind of run into that problem with having the receivers now. You got Reed, Dobbs, Watson, Kraft, Musgrave. We dump it off to Jacobs a lot more now. So there's just so many different ways you can go with the ball. I think he'll be fine next year. Yeah, didn't score only 300 something yards, but give it next year. Maybe, one of these receivers is going to be gone. Either Dobbs, I think Watson's obviously going to stay. So Dobbs
Yeah,
might
you got
be
the
gone.
Touchpad extension, dude. 13 million. Come on.
Could have
You
been
remember it.
You know,
You guys
Great
remember it.
extension. Great extension, but I'm fine with it. Doesn't
Should I
really
make a video clip of
bother
that
me
and
too
post
much.
that and tag,
Yes.
tag some certain people in that? That's
I've been
pretty
waiting for that moment.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Bookmark.
don't know. I mean, it's definitely a little frustrating because I thought he was going to be used more, especially earlier in the year when, we didn't have Watson, and then midway through the year when we lost Kraft, I thought he was going to get more involved. And every time a spot opened up, it felt like he lost reps or like didn't get looked at all. I don't know if this was just like a really big development thing of like, hey, this is your first year, like we're going to get you involved a little bit, kind of see a year down the line and go from there or what. But, I definitely would like to see him get involved more next year because I think he really could be a great weapon. He's fast. He knows what he's doing. He can run routes. So
Yeah, he
I'm
will.
just hoping, we can get him involved more next year because I'd love to see him break out.
The crosser of Watson and Golden might feed families next year. I'm
Dude,
not
for
gonna
real.
lie.
That would be disgusting,
That's
dude.
all the Lions special. Jameson Williams and St. Brown go like this.
Because
and
whichever
someone's
one you
always-
go to, the other one's gonna be open.
Someone's always open, and those two are fast boys. So that would, I
Dude,
don't know.
and Golden had like a 75 something like catch percentage too. So if you throw it his way,
Yeah.
he's gonna come down with the ball. But I just don't think Love looked his way enough too, and that's just on him.
I also think Connor said it perfectly a few weeks ago. It was just like the chemistry with
Yeah.
Golden. Like he obviously has it with Christian Watson. If this offseason they should just damn near live together. I know. Shout out Jordan Love is having a kid soon, so shout out him. But they should just be together every fucking day, just on the football.
I agree.
Because Jordan Love is definitely a guy who throws to his receivers that he trusts the most. That's why when Watson came back, you kind of saw a big step up in his game just because he had a guy he could really rely on and kind of trust. And when Tucker Kraft at the beginning of the season, when he was going off, like Love was looking at him every single play because he knew he could trust him. He knew he was getting open. Unfortunately, he got injured. But Love I think, is a really big guy who needs to have a connection with him. So I'm hoping, after this season and in this upcoming off season, they're going to get a good connection going, and I think that's going to roll over into the season. So
Dobbs is the wide receiver 2 for next year.
Denver Broncos.
Ooh, nice.
That'd be kind
Cool,
of sick, though.
Nice.
I really
Shout out
can't
Denver.
think of a team that could. Las Vegas Raiders.
Hey, not a bad option either.
Not great, but yeah. So we'll see. We'll see with Golden and the Bears. Man, they've got a young rookie receiver who, on the opposite side, actually started to blossom a little bit these past couple weeks. Luther Burden didn't do too much in Week 18. Only had a couple catches, but. How are you feeling about Luther Burden? And the Bears did lose, but, doesn't really matter too much. But are you salty at all, Bear man?
Obviously I would rather have won that game. I just pray, I think I've said this a few times, we just start fast, one game. I don't know why it takes us till the third quarter or fourth quarter to figure out that we're playing a football game and that we need to win. But yeah, like you said, Luther Burden is a beast. He's going to be a star. He is unbelievable with the ball in his hand. And how the Viking is off JJ McCarthy. If DJ Moore doesn't perform in these playoffs, dude, get him out of here for an edge rusher because I'd much rather have him or I'd much rather have Jade Walker, Rome, and Luther over DJ Moore because we need an edge, and we're not the Packers, respectfully. We don't need 15 wide receivers that are just on the roster when our D-line is just ass. So if DJ Moore wants to get out of here next year, I'm not going to be mad about it unless he goes crazy. we'll see. But yeah, it was a tough loss, but we're on to the playoffs, so I'm not really worried about this at all. Lions are a good team, Dora. I don't really care. Their defense sucks, which was kind of alarming that we weren't playing well, but their offense is just still unbelievable.
That is so true. Yeah, anyone else on the Bears-Lions game? If they have any comments on it, yeah, nothing really too special. Obviously, the Lions, they did finish above 500. The Vikings also finished above 500, like Brennan said. Only division in football with every team above 500. So that just kind of solidifies we are covering the best division in football. Give us a listen, please. We're so much fun in the best division in football. We'll get into some, divisional and playoff matchups in a little bit here. But first, let's play a little fun ranking here. We're going to be ranking the playoff quarterbacks 1 through 14. We'll start top or bottom. Where would we like to start here?
I think we should go. Should we go 14-1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
14-1. Okay.
Yep.
14
So what
to
we're
1.
going to do is we're going to give about like 5 quarterbacks at a time. I think right now we'll start with 14 through 10, then we'll do 9 through 6, and then finish with our top 5, kind of just rounding it out. So I'll start it off, and then we'll go to the other cheesehead, the Bear, and then round it out with the Viking. That's what's on my screen.
Perfect.
So for me, I'm not going to give too much explanation behind it. You guys can kind of just either flame me or just be like, "Oh, dude, what, dude? No way."
No,
But
balls.
what the heck, dude? At
What the hell
14, Bryce Young wearing the jersey. Shout out to Alex. He's got it on. He got that shit.
Dude, where's the
on.
card patch? Why isn't it sewed on?
Oh man,
Hasn't got there yet.
love it though. 13, I have Sam Darnold. Number 12, I have C.J. Stroud. 11, Bo Nix, and 10, Aaron Rodgers.
Holy shit!
Brother.
Okay. We got
Okay.
some different lists.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
That's-
Yep.
Hey guys, remember what I said earlier in the chat? I think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen.
Okay.
Tell me 25 and 14. Yeah, they got the number 1 seed. 25 and 14, and he fucking sucks in the playoffs.
One more time, can you give me your 5 like you said?
Bryce Young, 14. 13, Sam Darnold. 12, Stroud. 11, Bo Nix. 10, Caleb Williams.
That's crazy.
I thought you said
is
10 Rodgers.
nuts.
Oh, did I? Sorry. I must have
Yeah,
read
I
that
said-
wrong. Then.
you definitely said 10 Rodgers.
It is.
I was-
Yep, sorry. 10, Aaron Rodgers. I don't know why I just looked at Caleb
Oh,
Williams.
Spoiler!
Damn it.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, that's nuts. But I mean, to be fair, this one might come as a shock as well. So we'll see. But my number 14, I also have Bryce Young. Number 13, he's just a little too old. Aaron Rodgers. Number 12, I have C.J. Stroud. Number 11, I have Jalen Hurts. And number 10, I have Brock Purdy.
What? Hurts?
Okay.
Listen, yeah,
I'm a notorious
we're-
Hurts hater, but
We got to
No,
put
listen,
these
because
lists on.
we were
Instagram.
going
Yeah,
off of
Super
this
Bowl.
year. Yes, he did. Which that's exactly
bit.
why I was texting
A
Brennan
bit.
earlier.
A
We were
bit.
going off of how they were playing this year because
Yes.
I'll call it out right now. I originally had Jalen Hurts at 4 because I thought we were going off of like playoff experience and that kind of stuff, but we're kind of ranking it off this year. A little bit of playoffs. He's just sucked this year. Last year, I counted him out. He proved me wrong. But if we're going off of play this year, I'm having Jalen Hurts at 11 right now.
Yeah.
He has not shown
Connor.
me anything to put him any higher, except like this year. I mean,
Yeah. This year. 14, I have Bryce Young. I think that should be around table. 13, I also have Aaron Rodgers. C.J. Stroud at 12. Yeah, man, I love Jalen Hurts at 11. The drop of the Eagles' just team, and he's the quarterback. They look like dog shit. I don't know how they could be worse when their team is exactly the same. I understand they have a new OC, but it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all on the offensive side from Mr. Hurts. And then number 10, it's all for Alex, Bo Nix. Bo Nix, just, shout out Bo Nix.
God.
He's just a roller coaster, man. Like if they get the prime good Bo Nix,
if they get the Bo Nix that played the Green Bay Packers, they are winning the Super Bowl by 70.
yes, I agree. Their defense is kind of dropping off. It's not like bad, but it's going from great to good. And yeah, I got Bo Nix. He's just all over the place for me at 10.
fair enough. Mason and I actually have the same players, just mixed around. I have Bryce Young at 14. I have Bo Nix at 13. That guy sucks.
Knew that was coming.
I have Aaron Rodgers at 12 because he's
Okay.
really old, and I have Sam Darnold at 11 because I personally know last year trash.
I guess that's kind of fair.
And C.J. Stroud at 10.
I like it. I like the players.
God, I mean, I've been higher on Sam Darnold than all of you guys this entire year, so I guess that makes more sense.
He's got the yards, and I'll give him
Little bit
that.
of
He was
pressure.
like 5th or 6th
He's
in
got
yards.
the yards. I get the pressure.
Stretch 4,000.
Bit of
I
pressure.
get
and
it.
it crumbles
I
like
agree.
a dry ass cookie.
I think he's gonna be scared whoever he
I'd
plays.
say there was a good amount of pressure when he played the Rams for the second time. He ended up winning the game. Just saying.
No Devontae Adams.
Don't care.
Yeah. Oh God, I love it.
pretty
So
good.
Still one.
moving on,
Yep.
middle of the pack here, 9 through 6. 9 through 6. At 9, I did spoil it. I have Caleb Williams. At 8, I do have Jalen Hurts. At 7, I've got Trevor Lawrence, and then at 6, I put Brock Purdy.
Ooh.
Nice.
God, man, I hate
He's been
seeing Trevor
balling,
Lawrence's
dude.
name.
I-
high up
Oh,
on
look at the
list.
teams been playing. I don't care. That's fucking bullshit.
My
He lit up
next.
fucking Phillip
What are we
Rivers.
doing? We're doing 9 through
9 to 6.
9 through 6.
9 to
6 through
All right.
9.
Number 9, I have Bo Nix. Number 8, he's too low, and it's kind of criminal. But I have Justin Herbert at 8. Number 7, I have Caleb Williams, and number 6, I have Jordan Love.
Nice. Number 9 for me, I have Mr. Darnold. Just scares me, dude. I regular season merchant, Dak 2.0. 8, Trevor Lawrence. 7, Caleb Williams. And then number 6, I have Brock Purdy.
Nice.
Okay. All right. At my 9, I have Brock Purdy. We only did previous playoff play just a little bit. Majority of it was play this year. Purdy was injured for a good amount of the year. Got him at 9.
Very fair.
He was slinging
8.
the rock. He's been slinging
Yeah,
the rock, but
yeah,
I
but
just,
so was
I
Mac
don't have
Jones.
the biggest.
So-
Yes, I'm just saying we don't have the
20
biggest
and
sample
10,
size
dude.
of Brock.
Very nice.
And
Yeah.
The last game against the Seahawks threw me down too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fair.
So at 8, I have Jalen Hurts. 7, I have Trevor Lawrence. 6, I have Caleb Williams.
Nice.
I like it.
Number 10 is kind of crazy, but it's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever, Mason. You're a bitch.
Oh,
Yes.
Mason.
Now
I had
you-
him at 9. I had him at 9.
Oh, even.
yeah.
oh,
Remember, he
a lot better.
spoiled it.
Oh, yes,
I
yes,
did
yes.
spoil it.
Idiot.
Idiot, moron.
Dummy.
I
Hate
read
that
it
guy.
wrong.
Yeah, moron.
God damn it. At
Kick him off
5,
the podcast.
Dang it.
get me
His
off.
head and the bear.
Yeah, at 1,
You said the
I
bear
have
and the
Jordan
Viking?
Love. Oh, spoiled. Sorry. 1, Jordan Love. Sorry, spoiled it, guys. I'm joking. At 5, I've got Jordan Love. 4, even though he did throw 13 picks, and I just gave Sam Darnold some crap, I still think this guy is he's too good, man. His team sucks. Herbert at 4. Drake May is at 3. The schedule, I almost had him at 2, but that strength of schedule did play a lot of shit teams. So, and these two quarterbacks I think are just better. Stafford at 2 and Josh Allen at 1.
Yeah.
I like it.
My top 5, my number 5, I have Sam Darnold. I'm just putting a lot of faith in him this year. I kind of been there the whole time, so I'm going to keep him there. Number 4 is Trevor Lawrence. I think he's been playing absolutely phenomenal football the last 6 weeks.
Dog
That
had
is-
the balls to do what I
that has-
couldn't. I
yes,
had him at
wow.
4.
Yes.
I had
Yes.
him at 4. I
Wow.
love that.
The play out
Wow.
of him these last 6 weeks has been phenomenal.
Putting up
and
30 a
this-
game, dude.
Yes, and this Jags team is literally skyrocketing. Just everything about him is just being unbelievable, and it's all because of him. So if he can keep this rolling, I'm scared to play the Jags. Just saying. Number 3, I have Drake May. Number 2, I have Josh Allen. I almost had him at 1, but number 1, I have Matthew Stafford. It's really close between 1, 2, and 3, to be honest. But Matthew Stafford this year has just been playing phenomenal, so I couldn't not put him at 1.
Yeah, and again, I'm going to start this off by saying Bears' schedule was easy too, but the last 5, I'm just going to state it for the Jags: Titans, Colts, Broncos, Jets, Colts again. So
That Broncos win was nice. I'll give him that.
The
Yeah, that
Broncos
was-
win
that one was good.
insane. But he's
I'll
also
give
been
him that.
playing good. I get they're not the greatest teams, but he's been absolutely balling. And
I
I
know,
think
I know,
going into
I
the
know.
playoffs, just the
If we're
morale's
gonna do it for
high.
Drake May's schedule, we have
It's
to
high.
do it for T. Laws too.
That's
That's all
fine.
I'm gonna
I'm
say.
just, but yeah, I got T Law at
Just ever
4.
since
I
they
think
got a
just
fucking competent receiver in fucking Jacoby Myers.
yes, he's
Please
Yeah.
continue.
no,
Yeah, Jacoby Myers, man.
he's
God.
been going nuts, and I'm pretty sure right now he's third in MVP voting at like plus 30,000. Even,
Yeah.
but
Plus 30,000
I'm so
is
serious.
nuts. That's
I
so
think
funny.
it's Matt Stafford at like minus 125. I think Drake May's like plus 105, and then Trevor Lawrence is third at like plus 30,000
Not
or
even
something.
close.
Yeah, he is just a filler.
Still
But
third,
he's
though.
on the graphic, so it doesn't matter.
Gotta be
My number
balling.
5 is J Love. Number 4, Justin Herbert. He had probably the worst line in football and still got him to the playoffs somehow. And then Drake May at 3, Stafford at 2, and then Josh Pookie Bear Allen is the best quarterback in the playoffs for me.
I could have
I
swore
like it.
I was going to have Stafford at 1.
Fair
Couldn't
enough.
do it. Couldn't do it.
5, I have Drake May.
Okay.
I got Drake May at 5. Sorry.
I don't
Fraudulent
hate it.
ass
I
season.
really don't hate that. I'm
Um,
not lying. I don't hate it.
I can't wait for the preview, dude.
Playoff start going down.
What? Spoilers!
Spoilers! Oh my god!
For what?
You talking about the Patriots or him?
No, him.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
When the going gets
Okay.
tough, we'll see how Drake May responds.
I
We'll
think I
see.
know who we picked now.
But
Spoilers!
Shut up, Alex.
yeah. 4, I have Jordan Love. 3, I have Justin Herbert. 2, I have Matthew Stafford. 1, I have Josh Allen.
Yep.
Wow.
Fair.
100%.
God, that
We
was the
got to make
lowest on
graphics
Love.
for
That's
those
pretty crazy.
because I would love for people to see those lists. Definitely
yeah.
different at the
No,
bottom.
we don't need to
Yes,
do that.
we
No,
do.
no,
Yes,
no,
we
no,
do.
no, no.
Disrespect.
We will get so many clicks.
Exactly. It's clickbait.
Maybe Jalen Hurts' dad will respond.
I think
That would
I'll
be
just
awesome.
hold out on this one. I've already had my flaming. I think it's time.
Oh, I'm
for,
gonna
for
tag
you
everyone's
guys.
dad too, and when I post it.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go.
The entire
It's gonna be
pack.
What do you
awesome.
guys think about this?
Yeah.
Personal DM.
Yes. Somehow find
That
Aaron
is
Rodgers'
awesome.
dad. He's gonna be like, yeah, you should have been lower.
Oh,
Alrighty.
man.
Those are good. Those are. I'm not gonna lie. Fucking like 9 to like 5 was tough.
Dude,
I was
I'm be
telling
honest. They're
Connor-
all
I didn't
pretty
really think so.
interchangeable.
6 through 13 was hard for me.
Yeah.
No, mine was like 5 through.
My 13
like
was
4
solidified.
Through, 4th through 10 was pretty tough. They're all pretty interchangeable, and it's just like you make the list the first time you're looking, you're like, well, I think this guy should be above this guy, but this guy's got to be below him. So then you just got to switch around like 8 times, and
It's tough.
Hey, we were on the same page though, so that's a big dub for
For
us.
the most part. For the most part.
Big
You know,
dubs.
it's all right. Big dub. We love.
got a big
Let's
dub.
get into
Shut up.
the playoffs. We got our round one
Playoffs?
preview and picks coming our way. I think we may have just gotten a spoiler here. We're going to start in the AFC. We're going to start with Alex here, and I'm starting with this game, man. The LA Chargers are going to New England as the 7 seed, facing the 2 seed Patriots. Alex, it sounds like you're
Do we
picking.
want to have a lock for the picks? Do we want to do locks for the picks for this week?
Let's absolutely add a
Sure.
lock.
Yeah, we can add one lock, and
Yeah.
I will be using it. I think
Yeah, I'm
we'll
gonna
all
use it
use
on-
it on the same
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, it's fine. That's so fair.
Yep.
We'll get there
No.
later.
Are you guys ready for this?
Ready? Gerv.
Yeah, I'm ready
Hey,
for
now.
this Chargers pick.
No, I think I'm going to go Patriots, man.
Okay.
The Chargers' offensive line is decimated. You see it week in and week out. They can't get a solid run game going, which obviously sets up your pass. So their whole offense is screwed. Their defense is mediocre. Justin Herbert has been balling his ass off in response to this. They got him there. They got in this position, the 7th seed. I'm still. I'm gonna go Patriots in a very, very close game. I will say I do think the Chargers find a way to make this really exciting.
I'll go
All right.
next because I have the Chargers winning this game. I have the Chargers, dude. I think this is the first, what is the second or third game that the Patriots will play with a team over 500 all year, and I get it. I made the point too that their O-line is depleted, but can you guys name me a defensive end for the Patriots that gets
No.
pressure? So I don't know, dude. I think it's gonna be one of those games where Justin Herbert finally gets it done. Finally gets a playoff win. Drake May has his whole career to get all these goddamn MVPs and playoff wins. I think it's Justin Herbert's time. I think
I hope.
I think when me and Mason were on the three guys 6 balls. There we go.
There we go.
So many numbers, dude. I'm just trying to figure it out. When we were on their pod, we were saying that I think I said that I want the Chargers to play the Patriots because it's the best for them. The Patriots don't have a D line. Their corners are good, so we'll just see if Justin Herbert steps up to the plate. Super overrated corner over there too.
That's crazy. I was waiting for it.
And I think the Chargers get it done here, man. I think they get it done.
I do agree. I think this is definitely the best matchup the Chargers could have gotten. But I do think the Patriots are still going to take this one, man. I do think it's going to be a close game, like Alex was saying. I think a lot of these playoff games are going to be pretty close, to be fair. But just the Patriots team, I know they haven't played too much comp this whole season, but they've just been playing so well overall as a team that I think that's going to continue. And without, that offensive line, I'm just kind of repeating things that have been said a million times. Without that offensive line, the Chargers just don't look exactly the same as they could when they're fully healthy, and I unfortunately think that's just going to cost them. So I am going to take the Patriots.
Yeah, the fact that they're at home too, I don't know, man.
Home field advantage is
I
big.
really like the Patriots being at home, and just the offensive line, man. We've been talking about it, but Harold Landry and
Yes, pull it up on ESPN merchant.
Yeah, whatever, dude. How many sacks does he have?
8.5, and then the other dude has 7.5. So nothing crazy, nothing crazy. But
is this the first? Am I speaking? Is this the first time the Patriots have been in the playoffs since Tom Brady?
100% has to be.
Because if it is, that home field advantage might go absolutely crazy.
I think it has to be. There's no freaking way that
Mac
Jones was kind of balling those first couple of years.
I don't think he made it to the playoffs though.
I am checking
look at
right now. 2021, they were in the playoffs. They went 10-7 and lost in the wild card.
Got it.
So 2022 eliminated 8-9, then 4-13, then last season 4-13. Now this year insanely good.
And that was with Mac Jones.
Mac Jones
against the
Bills, and they got pooped on.
First year.
47-17.
Close one.
Yes.
Yeah, tough.
Was that Mac Jones' rookie year?
21, yeah.
21? Yeah, rookie year, Mac Jones. No, 20, they had Cam Newton.
That's
back.
I was going to say Jacoby Brissett, and I was like, no, it's
whatever team. Yes, that guy.
Yep,
that guy, yeah.
It's Cam Newton.
Oh my God, I forgot he played there.
He's a bum.
Yeah, man. I think the Patriots will get it done. So
Calm down.
We will see.
All right, Panthers fans, shut the hell up.
He's not a bum. You are insane. That was crazy. That was
Jump
crazy.
on the ball, pussy.
You're such. That's insane.
No, I'm not going to let you do that because you're scared to play paintball.
Yeah, well,
I'm scared to play paintball.
I'm not getting paid to do that. The fuck?
That hurts, man.
If I was getting paid $40 million to play paintball, I'd do that all the time. Crazy.
Awesome. Good game there. Another good game. Honestly, a lot of people think the Bills-Jags is going to be the best game, and I totally agree. But, man, I am so excited for Monday night just to see Raj go and face the Houston Texans. So, Connor, we'll start with you again. Texans-Steelers. Is this a game? Is this a tight game?
I'm going to be honest, I don't think it is. I think the Texans are going to take this one pretty easily. I think this Texans defense is just way too good. Shout out to Raj. He brought him down the stretch, got him into the playoffs, but I just think that's going to come tunneling down with how good this defense is. I think he's going to have a lot of pressure. He can't escape the pocket. He's going to have to make some crazy plays to have a chance, and as well as I think CJ Stroud has been playing really well this last second half of the season as well. The offense is clicking. I think this is just going to be kind of utter domination from the Texans, and unfortunately sending Raj on his way to Cancun.
Yeah, I got the Texans here. I'm one thing I'll look at after the game is the time of throw that Aaron Rodgers has, because it's probably going to be like 1 second, because he's going to try to probably get that ball out hella fast.
Kenneth
If
Gainwell, 15 plus receptions.
Well, he had 12 last game, beast. But I think DK coming back, they got a really underrated cornerback on Houston. Derek Stingley, I think his name is, super underrated, pretty good player. I think
Not
he's gonna
underrated
follow.
whatsoever.
I think
Every single person in the world.
he's gonna follow DK the whole game and shut him down. And as much as a Vikings legend he is, I don't trust Adam Thielen and MVS and
Calvin
all
Austin.
these bums. So yeah, these guys to get open. So I got the Houston Texans here by like 2 scores at least. And it also depends what kind of CJ Stroud we get too, because if CJ Stroud poops his pants for some reason, then it'll be a
It
game.
could be
But
a close game.
if he plays like how he should, I think they get the job done here.
You just threw me off so hard. I had to double check Kenneth Gainwell's reception for last game. It was only 6. I
I
had
said
to just
targets, did I
double-check
not?
it.
Nope,
you?
said I said 15 plus receptions, and you said he had 12.
Sorry. I thought you said
last game.
targets. My apologies.
No,
My apologies.
because you said
Boo.
1 second to throw, so like dump off Kenneth Gainwell. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna have 12
Oh.
receptions.
I'm sorry. Anyways,
Good
no,
if
I-
Aaron Rodgers was better. So.
I'm going Texans here too. I think you guys said it all pretty well, so I don't really have much to add to that other than I don't think CJ Stroud is getting enough credit for how he's been playing the last couple weeks with that
Very well.
offensive line versus the credit that the defense is getting. And don't get me wrong, I understand that defense is elite, the defensive line, the secondary, totally get it, completely understandable. But with how depleted that offensive line is, the same way we talk about the Chargers having no offensive line, Texans really don't have an offensive line either. And CJ Stroud has been the last 6 games or so just balling. So shout out to him. Keep it going, and they take the dub here in the wild card round. Move on to play the Broncos.
Yeah, as much as I hate to say it, I am excited to watch Raj in this playoff game, but I really doubt that he's going to shine because, like you guys said, man, he's going to have a second to throw the ball. So I got Houston moving on as well, and
Aaron
probably
Rodgers will be what quarterback next year?
retired
Retired?
quarterback.
Correct.
No, I think he runs it back.
No way.
Maybe
Pitt?
not in maybe
I
in
can see
Pittsburgh, dude.
I
I think he
see-
likes
I
it in
see-
Pittsburgh.
He does like Pittsburgh. He likes his teammates. He loves Tomlin. I could absolutely see just one more year for sure. But I'm just
going
going
to
to go with
Pittsburgh, do you guys
because,
think,
I
or no?
feel like
Let
he
the
wants to
Steelers
go
draft
out
a
and like.
QB.
I feel like he wants to go out like making the playoffs. So then to come back and if they suck, or if they fire Tomlin, then
Oh, 100%.
he's probably
Yeah, he's
done.
Yeah, I agree. But I think if they win this week, I think he retires. I
He
think
might
he
play
retires.
10 more years if they win this game, bro. I'm
No,
not gonna lie.
I think it's the opposite. I think if he wins this game or even the next game versus the Broncos, if they do end up winning, I think he retires because of the fact that he won.
Yeah.
Yep.
The only thing that really makes me think, he might not retire is the fact that fucking Phillip Rivers came back. So it's like now he probably isn't looking at it too much, but you got to be like, he's 44. I still got 2 years till I am. So we'll see.
Good math
We'll see.
there.
It'll be interesting. And this game is probably going to be the most fun to watch, and I think that's why a lot of people are saying that it's going to be the best game because it probably will be. The Bills are heading to Jacksonville to face the Jags. The Buff, man, they're favored by 1.5 here, so I don't know. We'll see.
What
Connor,
are you thinking? Mace, you go first this time.
I got the Bills.
Okay.
I really think this is Josh Allen's year. If there's no Mahomes, no Burrow, no Lamar Jackson, if it's not this year, then it's never. So it's got to be him.
Kinda
But I
got
don't like
Buff,
the
or-
matchup, dude. I don't
got
like the
Buff?
matchup, man.
You got Buff?
I think I'm gonna go Jags. I think I'm gonna take the Jags to win this game.
Wow.
The way Trevor Lawrence has been playing, I'm absolutely glazing his ass off right now. He's been playing
Yeah.
phenomenal. This
Doing
Jags
tricks.
team overall has been playing great, and I'm pretty sure this Jags defense has one of the best rush defenses this year so far. So if they can stop James Cook in the run game, or at least contain it, because I don't think you can really stop him. If you can at least contain James Cook in this run game, obviously Josh Allen is elite and he can beat you, but make Josh Allen beat you in the air with those mid receivers And, I think the Jags can definitely come out with a win, especially at home.
Yeah, I got Buff, dude. I got Buff. I think,
Can we stop?
dude, that's what
Yeah.
Mason calling him. I'm just going with that, dude. I
Saying
thought it was awesome.
buff, it was
I got
I
Buff.
just saw
crazy.
BUF. I was like, I'm saying buff, dude.
I got Buff. Um,
I
yeah,
love
I
it.
think the points they kind of made were awesome. If they get rid of James Cook, Josh Allen, I think Josh Allen just has a superhero game. I think this is just one of the games where he takes over. James Cook does very minimal, and Josh Allen has like 250 and three. So I think I'm gonna go Buff here.
Hell yes.
So funny.
Look at your phone.
Oh,
Um, oh God, this this breaks my heart. Because like Brennan said, if the Bills don't do it this year,
wow.
uh, when
Oh my God. Jesus, Rimini.
And such.
Gonna have to put that on the Patreon, guys. The OnlyFans.
Sorry, listeners. Kind of
Only
losing
pan.
it here. Like Brennan said, if the Buffalo Bills can't do it this year, I don't know when they're going to be able to do it in this depleted AFC. I just don't think they're going to be able to, man. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to put up a ton of points, and I think their defense can stop the Bills at least once or twice in order to get the win here. So as much as I want Josh Allen to win a ring this year, because this is probably going to be his easiest opportunity, I don't see it happening, because I think the Jags are going to take this one in the first round.
This game really could be
That
a
was
who can
tough.
get more than one stop kind of a
Literally.
game. Like if you get 2 stops, you might end up winning this entire game.
Yeah, I'm deathly terrified of the Bills' defense just sucking ass. And Josh Allen playing really well, and they just score more points and the Jags win. So I don't. We'll see. We'll see.
All right. To the NFC, and we are going to start with the game that everyone's going to easily lock in here. I'm locking in the Los Angeles Rams to beat the Carolina Panthers in Carolina. Very simple. I think Stafford, granted, they did lose to them earlier in the season. That's just even more motivation for the Rams.
Yeah, I also have the Rams winning this game. I don't think it's going to be close. Shout out to the Panthers for making the playoffs. You might as well knock it on your flight.
Well, that's home.
Oh, just kidding. Actually, they are home.
No,
You
that's
might
right.
as well just
It's
not
fine.
show up to the stadium.
Yeah, I got the spread here. Maybe double it. I think they are gonna go in there and put BTA against the Panthers. Give me the Rams with Devontae back and Quinton Lake, one of their cornerbacks.
Yep.
Yeah, it's go time for the Rams for sure.
Is this your guys' lock?
Oh, easy.
This would be my lock.
Yeah, well, you can't use them again, dude. So
That's fine.
I'm gonna put my lock on the Chargers, dude.
I
Yeah,
love
dude.
it.
Yeah,
I like
Really?
it.
Yeah.
Like, actually. Wow.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're all other besides the Rams Panthers. I think these are all like tough games
So I'm
to
actually
call
not
locks.
allowed to use the Rams again.
No.
no, that's all.
Which
Awesome.
is fine because
Well,
the
then I'll
other
take the
teams
Jags.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I'm
okay.
saying.
Interesting. I'm gonna go with the Panthers here. I will not make it my lock. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna.
What?
Oh,
Who are you picking?
sorry, shit, the Rams. Sorry. I
Holy
looked
shit.
at my jersey
was
I looked at my jersey in the. Yep. Nope. My bad.
I was gonna
I
say,
am going
'cause
Rams.
you didn't
Rams
sound
by a
sarcastic
million.
or anything. You were
Yeah.
just like, yeah, I'm gonna take the Panthers, not make it my lock, and I was like,
No,
what?
no.
Holy
It's like, thank God he's not locking them in.
I don't think Stafford's gonna throw 5 interceptions or whatever the fuck it was when the Panthers beat the Rams.
Yeah, no.
I'm going with the Rams here for sure.
Let's say you probably should use the Panthers for your lock this time. I don't
Not
know
my
if they're gonna have another opportunity after this week. Okay,
Uh,
Rams all around. Good.
Moving on to the 49ers and Eagles game. The Eagles sit at the 3 seed, 49ers at 6. Connor, Eagles or 49ers on Sunday at 3:30. Who is taking it?
God, dude. I want to take the 49ers so bad. And I think
Well, do it.
I think I'm just going to take the 49ers to win this game. The 49ers defense has not been very good at all. And the Eagles offense could definitely cause some problems there. But I'm gonna trust Brock Purdy to go into this game and kind of have a bounce back after that Seattle game. They were playing for the division to get the bye. They didn't do it, but he looked like shit. Couldn't get anything going, but we know what Brock Purdy's capable of. I mean, his last few games, I think he's thrown like three touchdowns, five, three. Like, he's been balling up until that Seattle game. So I'm going to take the 49ers to go to Philly and win this game.
Nice.
Curve. Curve.
Mr. Bear.
Yeah, sorry.
We're good.
Dude, I think I'm gonna go Eagles here. I believe Trent, Ricky, and Winters, their linebackers, all questionable. And if all three of those guys aren't playing, this team just I don't know if they can keep up. Like, I think the Eagles defense is gonna contain them as much as possible, and the 49ers defense sucks ass. So I think if it's one game, I know we've been saying it all year long, but if there's one game that the Eagles can kind of figure it out, I think it's against this San Francisco defense. So them being at home, I'm gonna go Eagles here against San Francisco.
Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna go with the Niners here. I think that offense is going to be good enough, and I understand last week was in division versus Seattle, but that offense is still very, very good, very explosive, and I think they did a good job stopping the explosive plays from Seattle. So if you can do that with the Eagles, stop A.J. Brown from really taking over, or even Saquon Barkley, I think that they'll be in good shape. So, which I understand is putting a lot on that really bad 49ers defense, especially if, like Brennan said, their starting linebackers are all out. But I think their offense is good enough to win a shootout with the Eagles.
Yeah, that's fair. This was probably the toughest one for me too. But I think Jalen Hurts is just going to somehow get it done. And the 49ers defense, you don't really have to do much against them. So if you can't stop Saquon, they're absolutely cooked. So I'm going to take the Eagles here at home. Really tough one to take there because I do like the Niners offense, and I do have Brock Purdy pretty high on the quarterback rankings. But I'm
Hey,
going to
we're
take
not
the
worried
Eagles.
about the offense over here for San Francisco. It's
Yeah,
Right.
it's all
it's the defense for sure.
Yeah,
it's
it's so bad, dude, and it just scares me. It scares me way too much to
I just
pick
think the
them.
Eagles defense might just be better than the offense for San Francisco, where
Yeah.
I think the Eagles offense can also take advantage of the San Francisco defense a little bit more as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And we just saw that when they played the Seattle Seahawks. So yeah, I got Eagles in this one.
Yep, I do as well. And the game that we've all been waiting for here, the divisional wild card matchup at Soldier Field. The 2-seed Chicago freaking Bears will be facing the 7-seed for the third straight year, the Green Bay
7-seed Merchants.
Packers. The 7-seed Merchants. Can the Packers get another win as a 7-seed like they did in Dallas a couple years ago? They're 1-1 as the 7-seed right now. Can they make it 2-1? Connor, starting with
I think we
my
should start with the
cheesehead.
Viking, who is not a part of this
Oh,
game.
yeah, shoot, sorry. I've just been thinking the order. Yeah, we are absolutely going to start with the Viking.
Wow. I'm going Bears, and I'm making it my lock. So
Okay.
Woo!
I just, and you know,
I
yes,
thought we were kind of on a roll together at this pod, and then he just kind of comes out and does that. So
you know, hating and personal bias aside, I do think Chicago wins this game. Nothing other than like a really, really, really bad Caleb Williams game is going to convince me otherwise, because your guys' defense is awful. Your guys' offense and injured. I'll make sure I put that in there. Your guys' offensive line is bad and injured. No Tucker Kraft has been really hurting you guys. All the same things we've really been saying over the past 4 weeks. I think Chicago is just a better team, and I understand the inexperience and the first year head coach and all this. I don't care. I think that the Bears take this one and take it pretty convincingly. Pause.
That's fine. All right. Who would
Connor,
like
go
to
next.
There we go. Cheese at 1.
Yeah, I'm taking the Packers. Quite obvious there. I think, obviously we beat the Bears once. That was at home. We went over to Soldier Field. I get it was Malik Willis. It wasn't Jordan Love. But quite frankly, we had that game in the bag and we made some terrible plays. And, we gave the Bears the win. They made a great play to end up actually winning the game. So that's, props to them. But we were so close to beating them at home just a couple of weeks ago, and we made mistakes that gifted them the win. I think we can absolutely walk back in there and win this game. Jordan Love's back. Holy voice crack. Jordan Love is back.
Nervous.
I'm not nervous whatsoever.
Doesn't even believe
I'm
what he's
actually
saying.
shaking my pants. No, Jordan Love is back. I do think that this team is going to click. We have a chance to do something pretty special here. And, like I just said, we almost beat them at home just the other week. And I think we're really going to do it. Josh Jacobs said this is the best he's felt in like 6 weeks today. I saw something come out. So he's feeling healthy. He's feeling ready. And I think this team's going to click, and we're going to want to get it done. So I'm going to take the Packers, win this game.
Yeah, I'll just kind of bounce off of that because you guys probably. Well, actually, I mean, I've been pretty down in the dumps about Green Bay past
You
couple
have been.
weeks. I haven't been picking
Hater,
them.
actually.
Agreed.
Yeah, I have been a hater, and as much as I've been hating, I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to pick Green Bay as well. I really do think that this is a winnable game for us. Probably the only winnable game or matchup out of the entire NFC besides the Panthers. So
Well, they beat
if
us.
not
So.
now, right? Yeah, that is true. Yeah, absolutely. It's just one of those weird games. Obviously, it's a divisional matchup,
Yeah.
so I think this is just going to be another ugly, ugly game like it has been the first two previous matchups. And I just trust the experience of LaFleur and Jordan Love just a tad bit more. I don't like the offensive line. I'm worried that even though Josh Jacobs is feeling good, I don't think he's going to have a game. I don't think Jordan Love is going to go off by any means. I think, both sides will have a touchdown. Maybe both sides throw a pick here or there. A lot of field goals by Santos. Hopefully McManus is, head straight, but
I
tough,
think
tough, gritty win at Soldier Field. I'm
I
taking the
think
Packers.
this is going to be one of those games so that looks like both quarterbacks are going to look like literal MVPs and like actual dog shit in the exact same game,
It'll
just
be
like different
highlights.
possessions. Like
Highlights and
somebody's
Game
going to
with
lowlights.
go
Jordan
up.
Love.
I mean,
Yeah,
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 I guess you could say the same
absolutely.
thing with Caleb Williams, I guess too. So
We'll see, man. We'll see. I,
they can't
I
score a point before halftime. So
And that's
yeah,
another thing,
yeah,
man. They've been
yeah.
slow. They've been slow out the gate, and that can't
Was
be the
gonna be
same
my
thing in the
point.
playoffs. So, yeah,
Yeah,
get
we
into
got.
it,
I
man.
mean, I'm going Bears here. We got to start fast. We can't afford to not score a single point in the first quarter at home. That's just not it. We've been doing it all year, but we just can't do it this game because I think the Packers will score really fast and a lot. But LaFleur has been known to kind of take the foot off the gas when he's got a lead. So that's what kind of happened in the last few games. But yeah, I got the Bears. Rome seems to be back, which is going to be a huge boost. I don't have to fucking see Zacchaeus and those bums on the field anymore.
Johnny
Luther
Walker,
Burden is a
dude, come
beast.
on.
We'll see. Johnny Walker's fine. He can play some snaps. That's fine. And then Kyler Gordon should play, which is going to be a big boost because I think C.J. Gardner-Johnson is probably going to miss with a concussion, which sucks. Which is a revolving door of cornerbacks. But when he played, our defense looked unbelievable against the Saints a few weeks or beginning of the season. It doesn't matter. But I'm excited to get those guys back, and I think we take it just being at home. If it was in Lambeau, I think I'd make the Packers my lock. But now that it's in Chicago, I'm a little bit more confident, so I'll go the Bears.
Love it. Yeah, that's going to be a.
What you shaking your head at?
I'm shaking my head at you that whenever we brought up Trevor Lawrence playing well over these past 5 weeks, you were like, no, it's all about the games. And then you bring up fucking your defense finally playing well versus the goddamn Saints. The audacity you have.
Well, I'm saying that was the only game he played all year because he hasn't played at all.
Yeah.
So that was like that's just that only example I had because he's been on IR twice this year. So
Yeah, that's gross.
And when he played, we looked really good, and that's just the only example I had of Kyler Gordon because he just keeps getting hurt all the time, which is super aggravating.
Fair enough.
He could
I
get hurt
understand,
again.
man. Injuries
Whoa,
suck.
whoa,
Probably
whoa,
fucking will.
whoa! We don't do that here.
No,
One
Packer
game.
fans do it all the time.
We
so,
do not do that here.
Packer fans do it, so don't be.
You're
Just watch out.
grimy.
Just watch
One
out.
game.
I can't
One
wait.
game
Watch
ankle
out.
sprain.
Just watch out.
That's cool.
What happened last time, Connor? Remember?
No,
Exactly.
We
I actually don't know what we were
Boom,
talking about.
roasted. Got him.
When the Packer fans were saying that people are gonna get hurt. You remember that? Never
At your
mind.
house?
Never mind, dude. Never mind.
Yeah,
Just forget it.
yeah,
Yeah,
wasn't clicking.
We're gonna
it wasn't
ruin
at all.
it. We're gonna stop talking about all these terrible moments and lowlights throughout the season because we do got to end this episode on a high note, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be going through our favorite moments throughout the NFL season. Give 3 to 5, however many you got, and let's start with the one guy whose team is not in the playoffs. So obviously we're not going to get an Alex, the moment the Vikings made the playoffs. So now I'm kind of interested to see, what you got here. What's one of your favorite moments from the NFL season?
9
I know that
going
was
out.
mine for sure.
Mason ending up in 4th in our pick'ems because he fucking sucks.
Yeah, we'll have to go after that. We'll go through that after this.
We'll end with that. I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, spoiler, but had to throw a jab in there. I have 4. I have 4 of them here. Am I going through them all, or are we doing one
Yeah,
by one?
yeah.
Okay.
Rattle them
That's
off.
fair.
So number 4 for me
Actually, I'll go
was
first. Mine was.
you know what? Kyler Gordon 1-game ankle sprain. Anyways,
Whoa. Dude, we
Yeah,
already we already won. You already gave us the win, so that's fine.
I'm gonna go. Almost clicked my mic to mute here. Number 4, I have Justin Jefferson hitting 1,000 yards for the 6th straight season with 8 starting quarterbacks. And then just real quick, I'll go through them. Sam Darnold, Kirk Cousins, J.J. McCarthy, Josh Dobbs, Nick Mullins, Jaron Hall, Max Brosmer, Carson Wentz. So the fact that he's done that 6 seasons in a row since entering the league with
Going
8
on
different
7.
starting quarterbacks was huge. I was so happy when he actually got it. So big shout out to him. He deserves it. And everybody who's like, I don't really care about stats. You're full of shit. Everybody cares about stats. Number 3 is when the Minnesota Vikings swept the Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving.
Nice.
That was the Vikings have a awful history of playing on Christmas games. From the Kamara 5 touchdown game to I can't think of another one off the top of my head right now, but it was really nice to get a win and also have it be against a division opponent and also to sweep the Poverty Lions and send them back down to 4th place where they belong and eliminate them from the playoffs was great. So that was my number 3. Number 2 was actually all the way back in preseason when I predicted the Jags to win the AFC South. So shout out to that prediction, Liam Cohen.
You're great.
Big shout out. Number 1 though, number 1 for this year was getting first in my redraft dynasty league, in my redraft league, and then getting second in our dynasty league. Huge.
Yeah.
I don't even remember if I made the playoffs last year in our dynasty.
I don't think so.
I think I was in the lower bracket. And so took second place this year was huge.
Yeah,
I thought,
first round
What a
pick.
turnaround.
yeah,
Come
I think I thought my team to start this season was really bad. But luckily made some moves. And even with all my quarterback injuries from JJ McCarthy getting put on IR to freaking Jaden Daniels putting his elbow inside out to Daniel Jones tearing everything in his freaking hip and leg and knee and everything. Still found a way to go through that. Had Shadur Sanders starting in the championship. That's how desperate I was for a quarterback at that point. But
Shout out Clark.
and he freaking
That was awesome.
That was so fun.
Oh my god.
But I respect it.
funny.
Great,
Yeah.
smart, thinking
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
And he put $1 more than the fab I had, so that was
that was
disgusting. Fuck him for that.
Oh, is that why you? Oh, that makes more sense.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
I
only had
thought
like
you just.
$30 in fab.
I
You
thought
put
you just happened to
$31
hit
on
30 and
Doug.
he did 31.
Nope.
That
Yeah.
makes more
I
sense.
only had 30 to
I
spend.
thought he
That's awesome.
sniped the
So funny.
shit out of you somehow.
It was Tyler Shuck. I put
Tyler Shuck, yeah,
put
yeah.
nope.
Yep, on Tyler.
So those are my top 4 moments from this NFL season.
Nice.
Love that.
Those were really
Chef's
nice.
advice.
Happy for you.
What can I
Who wants
say?
to go next?
Love that.
Connor, you can go next.
Okay, I'll go next. I have 5 in a super quick honorable mention. Honorable mention was just Phillip Rivers coming back to play some football. Pretty cool to see.
Love it.
You know.
Nice.
Shout out.
Number 5 was also a prediction. Me predicting the Seahawks were going to win the division. So
Boom.
that was pretty
Nice,
good.
just kids already. Nice.
Everyone was shitting on me for that one, and I stayed true
Attaboy.
and look where it took me.
Shout
Nice,
out to
dude.
you.
Number
Nice,
4,
good job.
also pretty broad. Watching Myles Garrett break the sack record
Okay.
once again, pretty
Let's
cool.
go. Nice.
We
These are
love
good.
those kind of stats.
Yeah.
Just seeing record get broken. Number 3 was the Thanksgiving win against the Lions. I had some family from Michigan over, so the house was kind of split, Lions versus Packers, and that was also to complete the sweep as well.
Yeah, sir.
So that was a big win. Loved that. Number 2 was the Nixon interception against the Bears in Week 14. Coming down to the wire, I really thought it might not go our way, and of all people, Keyshawn Nixon had the game-winning interception. So that was just crazy all-around moment there. And then my number 1 is also fantasy related. Wasn't winning a championship or anything like that, but week 5 of my fantasy football, I ended up beating Mr. Mark Yankee by 0.2 points in the Chiefs-Jags game on Monday night. I had Cam Little, he had Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and the Chiefs defense. He needed 4 yards, Mahomes did. He needed 4 yards on the last play of the game, and instead of dumping it down and trying to do the laterals, he threw a Hail Mary, and I won off of that.
Dude,
That's
I was
awesome.
really expecting that last one to be you getting last place in our dynasty. That would and getting the first pick overall. You're just
That's pretty good too. It could have been
you're
honorable
number
mention.
one.
I do
You're
have
number one.
4 first-round picks, but unfortunately, because I have the first overall pick, yay, but all of the picks I traded for ended up being the 7th, 9th, and 10th, which suck ass. So
Based.
yeah,
Based.
but
So based.
pretty good season. Pretty good.
Dealing,
season.
dude,
Also,
dealing.
that fantasy win helped project me to making it to the playoffs after starting 0-3 and CeeDee Lamb being hurt. So that was the stepping stone of my rise. I will fuck you up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mace, you want to go or me?
Yeah, I got it. I've got a 5 here. Number 5, it was finding Michael Wilson on the Dynasty waiver wire.
Oh,
Nice.
wow. Yeah.
And
nice.
now he is going to be like my wide receiver 2 moving forward because
Oh.
he's a freaking beast.
Oh, God.
T. Higgins is one.
He's
T.
freaking
Higgins got to be
beast.
one. He's a freaking beast. So,
He's a
yeah,
freaking
Michael
beast.
Wilson, you're going to be my new favorite player moving forward. Number 4, the Chiefs getting eliminated from the playoffs. Love that.
That was almost on mine. I can't lie.
awesome. That is number 4. I didn't really say much about it, but just inside, I was like, hey,
Fuck.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Number 3, beating Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers, and that
Nice.
is the game where Tucker Kraft cemented his legacy. Obviously, not a legacy, but that's when I knew that I found out Tucker Kraft is really that guy. So that was an awesome game to watch. Number 2, same as Connor. I wrote Nixon horrid game, game-winning INT, because all game he was awful with the penalties and just being stupid, talking smack. For him to pick that off against Caleb, it was by far just one of the best moments of the season. And then at number 1 here, first game of the season, I'm delusional, but after Micah Parsons' first sack, I had Super Bowl all over my eyes after that first sack for Micah Parsons. So yeah, when he holds up that one, that was just so cool. So shout out Micah, get better.
Yeah, I won't lie. Him chasing after Goff that clip was fucking terrifying.
Dude.
I'm not gonna lie.
He was
So
hauling
fast.
ass, bro.
Yeah.
All right, I got 5 as well. Number 1 is going to be the Ben Johnson hiring, sex
Yeah.
symbol. Caleb Williams bomb. Number 2 to game winner against the Packers.
Yep.
Number 3 for me was going to be the Cowboys against the Cowboys. The Bears flea flicker with Caleb and Luther.
Ooh, that play was
That-
nice.
God, I forgot about
that
that.
was
That was
sexy.
that game was
that was
like-
the oh shit, Luther Burden is here.
Yeah, that was the I'm here moment. Yeah.
That was the only like game I sat back and watched, and it was awesome. Number 4, really kind of like beating those fraud-ish takes. We beat when we beat the Eagles. That was pretty awesome. And then my trading with my last one, trading with Connor and Dynasty to get Justin Jefferson. Just kind of hoping that his ass produces a little bit more next year. So that's one of my favorite moments because trading with the boys is always fun. I love trading.
Still
You
pretty
know
fair
Joe
trade.
Burrow's coming. Come on.
That'd be
Kyler
fucking
Murray.
nasty.
Kyler Murray's gonna look good, great in purple. It's gonna be awesome. He throws
Yeah.
a good deep ball. Him and Russell Wilson.
Yeah, when he
beast.
plays for
Him and
the
Russell
fucking
love that.
Hey, that was
NFL.
win-win
Yeah,
trade
dude.
for both of us. You get Jefferson, I got George Pickens and a first-round pick. I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah. Very
Yeah.
nice. Let's finish
Love
with these fantasy star rankings. Let me
Wow.
know who
So-
got first.
We made it, boys.
We got the fantasy starts of the week rankings. Real quick before that, the pick of the week's winner right
I
here.
was,
She
I
said
was
number
going to say
one.
earlier when I
yes.
was talking shit to Mason, that's what I was talking. I was not talking about the starts of the week. I was talking about the picks, the pick'ems.
Yes.
Yeah, awful.
Yes, yes.
10,
shit.
20 back from Connor.
Nice.
That was terrible.
Yep,
That was
finished.
a terrible performance.
Awful
I don't know what the exact record is, but I know I got 181 games correct. So I took first in the pick'em. Thank you to all my supporters. Anyways.
180.
Oh, 180? Rip. Never mind.
Yeah,
Nice
nice
try.
try. Nice
Thank you,
try,
thank you,
idiot.
appreciate that. Thank you
Gotta
to all
keep
my
you humble.
haters. Anyways, going into starts of the week, the official rankings.
Wow.
In fourth place
What a fun little thing.
is Mr. Alex Rudinger.
Yep.
He is in fourth.
Yep.
1,111.62 points.
CeeDee Lamb and
JSN, dude. The
JSN.
JSN week.
screwed me.
In
Yeah.
third place is Cheesehead number 2, Mason
Yep.
Bird.
Nice.
1,128.34.
Tough.
Do you want me to do second or you want me to do the winner?
Winner.
The winner of year 2 of starts of the week is the Bear, Brennan Algus.
Wow,
With
dude.
Fumble.
1,139.14.
What a fumble.
My
Dude,
team
Connor was in
scored,
first for like
my
8 to
team-
10 weeks.
scored 31.78 points. And the official scores are Brennan 1,139. Mine is 1,136.
Ooh.
3 point. And then Alec Pierce
shout
not
out
starting
Michael
Alec
Wilson.
Pierce, man.
I love
Dude,
you.
if I start literally anybody else at like receiver, I win. Or any other running back. RJ Harvey and AJ Barner got me a combined 7.7.
Yeah, this is what it is.
Joe
Jay
Good
Barner,
way.
man.
Absolutely
under
choked it
8
away.
yards, so I mean, that was
Absolutely
tough.
choked it away. But I have to. Never mind. I
Can't
almost
win
said
everything.
something crazy. I almost
Can't
said
win
something
everything.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I choked away the starts or the pick'ems last year. I had to, won the pick'ems, lost in starts of the week. Whatever.
Can't
Can't
be
be the
perfect.
best at everything. I got to leave
Yeah,
something for
exactly.
everyone else.
Super humble,
Yeah, you do.
super nice guy. I
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Super humble.
All right. I
Humble.
think that's all we got for 101. So,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
you
man.
guys
Playoffs
got
here.
anything else?
Don't
Well,
think
Go
it's
so.
our
Packers,
weekend.
man.
This is regular
Nada.
season doesn't matter anymore.
It
Yeah,
does
dude.
not.
Yeah, a few weeks we'll be start talking about basketball. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be
Mhm.
awesome. Connor's excited. We all know that. All right, with
I'm
that,
retiring.
this is Cheeseheads and the Bear podcast. Thank you for listening. Go Bears.
Go Packers.
Go Pack, baby.